Christopher Robin. I'm sorry, I want to say it that way. Directed by Mark Forster, starring our very loving favorite god out there, or one of them at least out there, Ewan McGregor, aka everyone's Obi-Wan Kenobi, aside from obviously Alec Guinness. Came out also a decent, almost a month ago. I'm sorry. I take too long for these guys, Jesus. Came out almost, I saw like about, I'm gonna say 3 or 4 weeks ago by now. I went to go see with all my friends. It was a blast. Here's what I thought about the movie. So I don't even know where to begin with this. Now, I guess I should talk about Winnie the Pooh. I was, especially as a little kid, fucking insane fan of Winnie the Pooh. I wasn't, okay, I'm not gonna say I was diehard either, but for some reason, I've always had this strange love of, guys, he was a yellow teddy bear who loved honey. I also love Paddington too, if that gives a hint of why I love him. How could you hate him? So when this got announced, I'm shitting you not, I was sick, I'm pretty sure, that day. I think I cried. I don't know why, but there was just a strange excitement of watching Winnie the Pooh come back. Oh, and also seeing Ewan McGregor in another movie, possibly hinting, since it's a Disney movie, Star Wars, please, Disney, do something amazing. Despite all that saying, ironically, I was kind of a little disappointed with it. Now, I'm not saying it was terrible. It's not at all. Like, calling it a bad movie is an insult, especially to the last movie we just talked about, Teen Titans Go. Though that wasn't bad either, but it's nowhere near that level. I think what happens a lot through the movie, specifically with the middle, I'm going to start with the bad stuff first, because honestly, it's the only stuff I really had to complain about it, though it is really bad, or almost really strong, in what's wrong with the movie. The very middle of the movie, for some reason, almost stopped being the movie. I don't know how to explain it, but I guess to keep it short, a lot of the stuff that's happening in the movie, even the whole movie in general, it had this really slow feeling to it. But you could defend it, though, even with what I just said, that is really how the original Winnie the Pooh cartoons were, even since back in the 60s or 70s, I think, when it came out. I can't remember exactly, I'm sorry, I'm crazy. It was always very slow, but for some reason, this whole movie in general, especially when it got to the middle, got super slow with the stories and characters that you felt like it was going nowhere for the whole middle. I'm gonna even say like a whole 20 minutes or 30 minutes, where I almost, honest to God, I never thought this would happen until, like, I think the last time this happened was like Kong Skull Island, because how really stupid the movie can get. I almost fell asleep. It happened. Like, I was just getting super tired. I was like, man, I don't want to be here. But after those 20 minutes, everything after that was just the perfect nostalgia you can ever have. Even that beautiful fucking intro and ending. I swear to you guys, I think all my friends and I hugged, I think, after the movie, when it was ending, got all emotional like crybabies. We're a bunch of teenagers doing that. You can hate me and make fun of me later. It's Winnie the Pooh. It was everything that you love about it, and just seeing Christopher Robin come back, you actually get to learn a lot about what happened through his life, which actually makes it really interesting, which is the great stuff about this movie, that it adds into the lore of the Winnie the Pooh universe, I guess I'll call it that. But the whole movie was just, it felt really like a love letter to Winnie the Pooh fans, and just lovers of Disney in general. Winnie the Pooh is just an adorable character once again. Everything he did, all my friends and I collectively just went, "Aw, he's a beautiful teddy bear, guys. He just wanted that fucking balloon, man." Not to spoil too much of the movie, what a lot of it happens is ironically them revisiting and rediscovering everything that happened from the original stories, and like Ewan McGregor's character Christopher Robin trying to meet and reunite and sort of rediscover who he was and what his passion was from a child again, and to find joy by finding all his old friends again. That it was literally like a love letter once again. It was a pure nostalgia trip of just finding all your favorite characters, all your favorite locations, and all the great stuff that made the original Winnie the Pooh cartoons and stories just so lovable. And that's a lot of the movie that you could say is a problem, that it's just, pandering to people. But the thing is that once again, it's also adding that to, I didn't even mention this, I think, holy shit. Christopher Robin is a father now, so there's also a little girl that he has, his wife. And for some reason, they strangely pulled it off. You really care for Christopher Robin, his character. He really shows that he loves his family, but is always desperately just busy and occupied with what he's trying to do. So Winnie the Pooh and all these characters are ironically just here to almost save his life. They were lifesavers to him. But that was also a Star Wars joke. Once again, Disney, please bring him back to the Star Wars you'll lean. Okay, back on track. It was a lot of a movie of just a nostalgia trip on him rediscovering what he loves so much about life, and him falling in love and just having joy with his family again, and just, it's really as simple as that. I don't want to spoil too much of it, but to keep it simple, it's a Winnie the Pooh love letter. It's really all it is. and it does it greatly. For it being a world about a talking teddy bear, it's surprisingly, even when the trailer came out and he first came out, I was impressed, man. The style is really interesting. Since he really was, I hadn't really thought about it, because, you know, the cartoon always tries to make it kind of look like he's a real bear, but yeah, there really are just a bunch of plushies. So that style does make it interesting that it's really like a Toy Story thing, of toys coming to life, and it's his imaginary world. Okay, just to go in conclusion, Winnie the Pooh, or, did I just say that? Christopher Robin is a very loving love letter to all the Winnie the Pooh fans out there that successfully even manages, despite some moments that fails, it successfully manages to add more to the lore of the story in the Winnie the Pooh universe, while also just bringing the nostalgia and love of what we love with these characters. There was a lot of fun. Once again, that ending surprisingly got us very emotional. We don't know what happened. It was incredible. I loved Christopher Robin. Wasn't amazing though. Like I said, there's even a lot of chunks of the movie that almost made me go to sleep. So that did affect a lot of the experience, but most of it managed to stay off perfectly fine. It was a solid movie. I'm going to rate it just like with Solo, a solid 7 out of 10. If you have time to go see this movie and for some bloody reason you still haven't gotten seen Incredibles 2, go watch that first. And then when you're done, go watch Christopher Robin, because and especially just a Winnie the Pooh fan like I have been from a kid, it's just a very loving, beautiful movie. Okay, that's pretty much it, guys. That's the Christopher Robin review. I have, I believe, one more review after this coming out. It's Mission Impossible. It's been too long, guys. I can't keep it a secret anymore. It's Mission Impossible. It's gonna come out in a couple of hours, probably after this one. Hope you all enjoyed. This is a lot of fun to do, as always. New videos coming out. Thank you all for watching. Love you guys to death. And as always, have a great night. See you guys. Yes, this is a nighttime again. I'm never gonna be able to do this early.